Hello students, in today's video we're going to learn about the conceptual understanding about the sine and the cosine. That's a trigonometric thing that we have. Many students learn it with the SOHCAHTOA, which is obviously there, but many of the teachers in the classroom, they don't tell and give this concept and idea and perspective which I'm going to tell you and disclose in this video. So quickly let's just explore the perspective that I'm going to introduce you is, let us consider a box or any particular thing and we push it upwards with some force. Let's just call it as phi1. So this force with which you are pushing it upwards with an angle theta, it's definitely going to be breaking down into two portions or two particular fractions, which we call it as horizontal and vertical. So it creates and forms a triangle which gives us a right angle triangle, and we know that we have 3 4 5 triangle, which is a Pythagorean triplet basically. So I'm gonna write it as 3 4 n, this 5 Newton force with which, remember, we are forcing that box upwards, is breaking down into two, one is horizontal and the vertical direction. So when I consider that the right angle triangle which gives me 3 4 5, do not consider that 5 and I'm breaking into 3 and 4, which is 7. That is not the case. I'm considering it to be in the form of a Pythagoras, which is nothing but the square. If you take it like that, the opposite, the two legs, you will get exactly the same thing, isn't it? So now, at what angle, that we will deal it in the next part, but let's just focus on what is the sine and cosine. So when we break it down into two, the sine tells me it is nothing but, sine of theta will tell me is nothing but the how much vertical it takes to the total. So as we got it is 3n, how much it is going vertically upward to the total, which is definitely a number or a ratio. That's the reason we called sine and cosine is a ratio. What it would give me? 0.6. Similarly, when I talk about cos, it is nothing but adjacent, that we say SOHCAHTOA, adjacent. So how much it is, the force is breaking down horizontally in comparison to the total, which is obviously will give me 0.8 in this case. I hope with this you have understood the basic idea. So next time when someone tells you what is sine and cosine, just tell them sine is nothing but the projection on y direction, whereas cos is nothing but projection on the horizontal, which we call it as x direction. It is as simple as that, and it is nothing but a ratio with respect to the total. Okay. Now if you have the sine of an angle, remember this is the sine of an angle is nothing but the ratio to how much it goes up to the total. So what I can do is 5 times the sine angle that we have now, 0.6, will give me exactly 3. Similarly, with the total, whatever cos I got, if you times it, you will get your respective foreign. That's how it is. Let's just quickly explore by taking one more example. If you have the angle, how will you work it out? Now I'm going to take this angle roughly as 36.87. Take that particular angle 36.87, and we know sine of that is 0.6, and let's just change our total force to 12. So what happens? So if I just write 12 times 0.6, it will give me 7.2. So it means the total force is now breaking down into the fraction, and projection to the upwards is 7.2. Likewise with the total, if I multiply with this one, that is 0.8, the horizontal, it will give me 9.6. So if you can now consider it with the Pythagoras and work out, you're going to get exactly 144 on equal side. So that's how it is. I hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Spread the knowledge.